before and after pictures, there's a reason that Botox has become so popular, because it works.
Mm-hmm, sure does. And we are here now with Dr. Deborah Mangione and Anna McAllister with the Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa to talk about why now is actually a great time to get started so that you can get ready to look relaxed and great for the holidays.
Right.
Hi, ladies.
Good morning.
Nice to have you. Let's talk a little bit about the fact that people, if they want to do something to look refreshed, really should start thinking about it now before we get into closer to Thanksgiving and holiday parties.
Absolutely. It's November 1st. I mean, the months are slipping away.
I just realized
that. I know.
Time is slipping. Certain procedures, like Botox, you want to get it so that 2 weeks out, it's at its peak for you right then. Or filler, you want to plan that around time too, because you want to make sure you don't have any swelling or bruising. So you need to start thinking about your holiday family gatherings and parties, and how do you want to look? Relaxed? Happy?
Exactly. And this is an example of Botox right here, right?
That's right.
Yes.
How does Botox work?
Botox is a neuromodulator. So what it does is it's a chemical that blocks the transmission from a nerve to a muscle. So the muscle can't move in response to when you try to do something with your face or with that muscle won't move anymore. So it's temporarily paralyzed. It is definitely temporary. It only lasts 3 to 4 months, but it helps to keep the muscle from getting too thickened and overactive, and so you don't get those dynamic lines in your face, which you can get as we get older especially. And so it's really great for places that you use when you smile or when you emote. And so around the eyes, now it's approved for that area, for the crow's feet, in the forehead when you frown, and you might get 11s or 111 up there, and in the forehead lines, the horizontal lines as well. So it's really good for that upper third of the face especially.
Yeah, that's a great example of how it can help you, so that, lots of people say they just feel like they don't look so angry, or they just look refreshed.
Right, right. And what a perfect time to look serene and relaxed now that the holiday rush is starting. And that's why we decided this year to start offering some specials earlier. I mean, we always do a lot of December specials, but we thought we should start offering some things in November to get people ready for the holidays.
Right. And what about filler? How did those work, and why are those a nice thing to maybe even do in conjunction with Botox?
Well, filler is all about, we lose volume in our face, and it could be your cheeks, it could be your temples, it could be your nasolabial folds, and it begins to age us because that shifts, then that volume goes away, and a filler is a simple fix to replace that volume back, and it honestly takes years off someone's appearance. And in conjunction, you've got Botox, who's relaxing, and then you got the filler that's putting back what you had when you were younger naturally.
That volume.
Right.
Yep, there's an example of some fillers as well.
That was her cheeks. If you look at her cheeks, the first picture you see there's some flatness there, because as we age, that fat pad or whatever you want to call it that's right there begins to diminish, and a volume filler puts that back for us.
How about if somebody wants glowing skin? They want to make sure that they look fresh and more awake, even if they're not.
There's some simple things, and some of the things that we're having a special on this month are some of the peels that we do, some of the chemical exfoliations. But in addition, of course, we've talked a lot of times before about intense pulse light treatments on the face, because that really does give your skin a beautiful glow. So facials in general, we do dermasound facials with ultrasound. We also do something called hydrofacial, which can replace the moisture in your skin. At this time of year especially, we start to get drier. And then all those peels. And there's so many things on special. We'd love people to go to our website and look.
You have a new doctor, too, on staff, right? Who specializes in Botox and fillers?
That's right. Dr. Mary Fox, who's a well-known ear, nose, and throat doctor in the area, is going to be with us a day a week right now. And she is, a real expert, of course, on facial anatomy, and she's been really going to be specializing now in doing a lot of the Botox and fillers. We still have a whole staff of people who do it, but Mary's going to be there one day a week doing that as well.
That's great. Wonderful. And you're also starting some HCG classes as well.
That's right. The HCG Diet in Transform Diet and Wellness, our sister organization, and you can reach them through our main number as well, is starting their next diet class November 6th. And it actually is a great time of year for some people, because we'll also start one right before Thanksgiving if people want to do what we call the fat loading. As they start this HCG diet right before Thanksgiving, it really will help you get to the time of Christmas and all looking better.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Okay, you got a great deal, as you mentioned right now, a pre-holiday offer, which is fantastic. fantastic. It's called Relax and Glow. I love that. You can get 30 units of Botox and a DermaSound facial for just $350. That's a savings of $160. And this special goes through the end of this month. It's November 1st, as you mentioned, so through the end, through the 30th of this month. People can take advantage of it and make an appointment for a consultation right now by calling 262-746-9088. You can find out more about their services too by visiting the website wimedispa.com. Thanks, ladies. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks.